Hey, Mean Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, as always, and this is another episode of Wheels of Fury, and the camera's on a bit of an angle. I'll fix that later.
Different perspective.
Something like that.
Yeah, Wheels of Fury Battleground Edition.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. So, Wheels of Fury Battleground Edition. What a good... So, it should be a good show. I just saw that Punjabi prison preview. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
From SmackDown, Killer Kyle and I. That's fucking awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one of the best stipulations so far that doesn't look like it's, safe.
One of the best stipulations, but the most underused.
Yeah, and it's been how many years now since they've used a Punjabi prison match?
At least 10 or so.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting just to see what happens. I can't wait. So
We start out.
let's get to it.
Yeah.
So we start off with, yes, the dark match.
Ty Dillinger and Aiden English.
Now, I haven't seen Aiden in English very much. I guess he wrestles for Superstars or
Something like that.
something like that. He has been on SmackDown quite a bit. Ty Dillinger, always another great wrestler
Yes.
of this time, anyways. And, it should be a good match. I like Aiden English character, even though it's, it's unique. He sings coming out to the ring. He's very old school in the ways of the George Hackenschmidt era, I guess. And then you got Ty Dillinger, who has wrestled for a long, long time. I've seen him on in a show at the Fall Fair as Sean Spears. He's wrestled for WWE when it was WWF maybe once or twice.
He also was in NXT for quite a bit, and then he came up to the main roster, and yeah, he hasn't had a large push, but I mean, he's done fairly well, come here you. So, we'll have to see. Alright, get up there. We'll have to see where it goes, and or how long it goes, and what they do with them.
Yep. And you know what? I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what they do with him.
Yeah.
I hope that they give him, I hate to say it, but the United States Championship. Again, being another Canadian wrestler, but I hope that they do something with him along those lines. And then in the future, give him the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, this is ass backwards, so let's go from the bottom. We have Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis, not Mike Bennett like it should be. Mike Kanellis with Maria backstage, or
With him.
manager.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. This feud wasn't very long.
No.
There was some good backstage things going there.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, like I said before, there's those types of wrestlers that they talk the talk, but they don't seem to walk the walk. And for someone like Sami Zayn, and I'm not trying to be one of those sheep, but you know what? put up or shut up. He's been in the WWE now for 2 years at least, 2 or 3 years. When he was on NXT, he was the NXT champion. Hell, go back to the Ring of Honor days when he was El Generico. He was the Ring of Honor, I think, television champion. I'm not quite sure on that, but
I know it was him and Kevin were tag champ.
oh god, yeah, that epic ladder war that they had,
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, I think Sami Zayn needs a title push. He needs this win, but he also needs a title push.
He also needs a legitimate rivalry.
And he also needs a legitimate rivalry, so I'm hoping that this is what... I hope this is a starting of a really good feud. I mean, you have Mike Bennett coming in, and yeah, he's the new guy, but he also needs somebody to feud with. So who better than fucking Sami Zayn, who needs something better to do. He needs more wins, and then hopefully get another title shot at some point.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, this feud got off to interesting start. It was basically Mike and Maria coming out and promoting their love and talking about love this, love that, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then Sami Zayn would interrupt them. And it was basically Maria got tired of the interruptions and got just fed up. And so she got Mike to take care of Sami.
And yeah, I didn't really pay attention to our SmackDown this week, so I know that Mike had a match, so I have to watch that. I just finished watching with Killer Kyle here the Punjabi prison preview on SmackDown.
Yeah.
A confrontation between Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, which we'll get to in a minute. But now, what's your prediction? I almost went ahead.
Well, I think we ought to first go back and give our thoughts about who's going to win between Dillinger
Oh,
and English.
I think Dillinger's been on a roll.
He has.
I haven't seen really a lot of Aiden English in forever, so I don't know how good he is as a singles wrestler. Because of the bald villains. But yeah, I think Ty Dillinger is going to get this one. If Aiden wins, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I'm going to go with Dillinger.
And Dillinger's been on a bit of a roll lately, so a win for him would be good. However, though, Aiden's the one that really seems to need a win. Dillinger can get a win
Yeah.
pretty well. Aiden, though, he needs the win. Only because he needs something to get him further on SmackDown. Like, he had a fairly good singles run on NXT. Then they partnered him up with Simon Gotch and the Vaudevillains.
Yes.
They had a run for a while, and now that Simon is no longer part of the WWE, Aiden is going off on another singles run, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So maybe this or somewhere down the line will be the start of a rivalry for Aiden. So Ty Dillinger would be a good win, but a much needed win would be Aiden.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see what happens there.
Now, as far as Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis go, I think the two of them had a match on SmackDown, and I believe it was Mike that ended up winning that match. So you could very well see Sammy win this one. I'm interested in seeing what Mike can do in the ring.
Yeah, it's been a while since.
Like,
Um,
does he still have the same ring style?
yeah,
Did he change his ring style? What's his finisher? You know, stuff like that.
well, yeah. Like, I haven't seen him since he left TNA, so.
Yeah.
I mean, was that a different style than when he was in Ring of Honor? I don't know. I'd like to see myself what he does
Yeah.
and hope that it's not going to be watered down like his name. In fact, that's a good thing to mention too, is that that's what I hate about other wrestlers coming to WWE. NXT, it's all good, but when you go to WWE, they fucking water down your name and whatever else. Pisses me off. So I can't wait to see what they have Mike do in this one.
Yeah.
So, I'm still gonna go with, did I say Mike? Or did I think okay, I'll go with Michael, I'll go with Michael Bennett, or Canales, whatever.
um. It would be easy to say Sami Zayn, but I'm really curious as to what Mike will bring to the table in this match. And who knows, with Maria at ringside, could be a pretty good chance Mike is going to win this match.
Yeah, it's, I mean, yeah, with the cheat tactics and all that, so, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what Sami Zayn does. I'm not saying he's a terrible wrestler, I'm just saying, fucking do something with him that he actually wins.
That would help.
That would help, yeah. I mean, he hasn't had a title, like, he's had a title opportunity, but he's never fucking had a championship around his waist. Let's,
Outside of Ring of Honor.
outside of Ring of Honor, let's fucking put a title on him, because, I mean, okay, so, trying to think of a wrestler that never had a title in WWE. Crush, well, okay, fine, I mean, he was a gimmick, well, whatever. There's a bunch I can't really think about right now. I was gonna say Big Boss Man, but he had the Hardcore Intake Team Championship.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure how many times he's been a champion in WCW or AWA, so.
Right.
Well, yeah, anyways. I lost track, so. Yeah, I'll say Mike Bennett. So then we go to the United States Championship. Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles. And I'm very, 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 very fucking disappointed in the way this turned out.
Oh, shit, what?
Yeah, so let's talk about the fact that there was supposed to be a match with Kevin Owens and AJ Styles for the U.S. Championship. If Kevin Owens is the United States Champion, he's got that stupid America gimmick.
Yeah.
Whatever. America's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's from Montreal, Quebec. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. And now you have a house show. And he fucking loses to AJ Styles at a house show. Which apparently now it means something. Because now AJ Styles is the United States Champion.
Yeah.
So, I was waiting to see what AJ Styles would win at Battleground so he could have the title, but now I already know what it fucking looks like. Now I already know. Hey, you know what? AJ Styles proved that he could beat Kevin fucking Owens, And I really have no interest in this match anymore. I just don't. You fucking ruined it for me, Vince. Your take on it?
What's ruined?
What's ruined? They had a fucking match.
Yeah?
A house show.
Yeah?
A fucking match on a house show
Yeah?
that could have waited until after Battleground. For some reason, it stayed on it just should have waited till Battleground. You know, why give the people a free show when they can order it on pay-per-view? I mean, obviously the WWE Network is free if you buy it, but
Well, see, there's one thing you gotta understand, though, dude. It's the simple fact that it was a house show, which means it was not televised.
no, and that's why the belt should have been on the fucking line. Like, okay, when I saw Apollo Crews versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, yes, The Miz retained, but it was never mentioned on Raw or SmackDown at the time.
Huh.
It was never fucking mentioned. Now imagine if Apollo Crews did win the Intercontinental Championship on that night. Would he still be the Intercontinental Champion? I don't know. I just think it's stupid. Have Kevin Owens beat AJ just so there's retaliation for Battleground, because now I just lost interest.
Would it have made sense for Kevin Owens to keep the title at this house show in New York at Madison Square Garden? Yes. And then have AJ take the title from Owens at Battleground? Sure. But you have have AJ take the title from Owens at the house show, so that'll either give Owens a chance to take the title back at Battleground, or have AJ keep it and have a title run.
No.
See, there.
I already wanted AJ to have the title run after he beat Owens at Battleground. Doesn't. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, you wanted AJ to take the title from Owens at Battleground. I understand that. It didn't happen.
No.
That doesn't mean there's anything lost.
No, that's true again. I don't know. Like, I mean, that's the first time I've seen this shit happen. I know that Kevin Nash beat Bob Backlund in Madison Square Garden, and
Yes.
that gave him the title, but nowhere did they give Bob Backlund and Kevin Owens a pay-per-view match.
No.
So you look forward to something, and they just give it away for free. You don't see it because it's a house show.
Exactly.
But now, it's like, it was supposed to be Kevin Owens, the champion, versus AJ Styles. And they just gave it away for free. Or it wasn't televised. So now we have to see if Kevin Owens can regain it back. Which I think is fucking stupid. That's only my opinion. Maybe you can tell me something that'll change my mind. I don't know.
How often or how many times has there ever been a title change hands that wasn't televised?
I don't know.
Not very many.
No.
And so when they do have a title change on a house show, I think the first thing is it's going to go on WWE.com.
Yeah.
And then, seeing as how it was a SmackDown title, of course they talked about it on SmackDown, and they even made mention of it the night before on Raw. And see, there really isn't that much of an issue with a wrestler winning a championship on a house show. I understand that you wanted to see AJ take the title from Owens at Battleground, but I think the WWE was thinking a different way.
No, I don't know. It just left a sour taste in my mouth, that's all. But we'll see how the match happens at Battleground, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was gonna say AJ, but now I actually think I want Kevin Owens to win. Even though I think AJ is a a great wrestler, he's been all over. I think this whole thing just was disappointing to me. Now I want Kevin Owens to take the belt back. Just the way I feel. I mean, sorry.
Um, you can. I really don't see any possibility of AJ winning a championship only to lose it. Call it 3 weeks later.
Well, alright. So, I mean, I'll still say Kevin, and you say AJ, that's fine. That's kind of, I want to wait and see. But, like I said, it just left a bad taste in my mouth, that's all. That's how I feel.
You're more or less saying AJ's title win was too soon.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
After AJ won the WWE Championship 3 times, yes, it was a little bit until he got the United States Championship, but you gotta go somewhere with AJ. You can't just go, oh, we're gonna wait 6 months.
No, I don't. I mean, don't wait 6 months. Here's another way of looking at it. So let's say back in the day, you know, the WWE Network, you didn't have that. You didn't have any spoilers. You watch Monday Night Raw. You see Bob Backlund. He's the WWF champion. Next Monday, you see Diesel as the WWF champion.
Right.
And you go, what the fuck happened? When did this match happen? So they show you a glimpse, a little clip of the power bomb, the pin, and that's basically it.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure back then I was a little confused myself. I thought, okay, well, just show us. Well, actually, they just showed us the match because it wasn't very long.
No.
The fact of the matter is, I would have liked to see AJ Styles get the belt on pay-per-view rather than have him win it at a house show. That's pretty much all I can say about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say Kevin Owens. Like, keep the feud going.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna say Kevin Owens. I don't know why. Well, I don't know. Oh, what do you what are your thoughts on that?
It's gonna be a United States Championship push for AJ. How long he's gonna have it, I don't know. Can he retain it against Owens? It's very likely. Can Owens take it back? Very likely. But AJ is the type of competitor that he can capture a title and run with it. Kevin Owens was as United States champion with the championship. As good as a champion he was, it seemed like the title was almost forgotten about.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. I mean, I like the fact that AJ Styles can carry the belt,
Oh yeah.
and I like. Well, I guess I had a grudge against having Kevin Owens be the face of America.
Yeah.
But like I said, I already said what I said. I don't want to repeat myself.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that AJ should win, or Kevin Owens should win this one. Fuck. And then maybe SummerSlam or whenever the next pay per view is. But have AJ win it back.
Hmm.
Just my opinion. So I say Owens, and then you say so. I say Owens, you say AJ. Then
Yeah.
all right. Two.
Nakamura and Corbin.
Now I've been waiting to see this match. I really like both of these guys. Nakamura being the King of Strong Style, now known as the Artist, or whatever. He's a really good, like, when you think about sports entertainment, he's very entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah.
But he's also a hell of a wrestler.
Yes.
Of course, all the Japanese guys are very good. I mentioned that at my G1 pay-per-view review. And Baron Corbin, another one of my favorite wrestlers who has the Money in a Big briefcase finally. Is this gonna be a spoilers cash in at Battleground? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. But their feud, this is better. I think this is better than Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin at WrestleMania by far. I think that these two, I mean, despite the fact that they're the same height, they can go, and they've had some vicious beatdowns.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how this match turns out. I do wish this was a falls count anywhere,
Yeah.
but it is what it is for now. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, Nakamura strong style. Baron's just knock your teeth out of your head.
Yeah, he's like bare knuckle.
Sorta.
Yeah, something like that. So, this match can go either way. I think
Yeah.
that, again, these two should feud. Have a good feud. It could go either way. Let's say have Baron win this one. Have,
Next one, now Nakamura win. And
Yeah.
then
it'll be,
rubber match and yeah.
yeah, it'll be like Nakamura's first loss, WWE, I think. Or not. Yeah, he didn't lose in WWE yet.
I don't think so.
No, so it could be his first loss, which is fine because, like we just said, he'll win one, Corbin will win one, he'll win one. It'll be a good feud.
Yeah.
And if, let's say, Baron wins the WWE, or gets the WWE Championship rather, maybe a possible WWE Championship match between Nakamura and Baron Corbin. Who knows? I think this will be a really good match. I'm looking forward to that. It's just a wait and see to see who comes out the better man.
Yeah. Nakamura is really well versed in various styles. Corbin is just a smash mouth, in your face, aggressive brawler. And the fact that these two guys have similar styles, but they're also different styles, is what's really going to make it a good match and a very intriguing match.
Yeah.
As far as who's going to come out on top in this one, 50-50?
50-50, yeah. It's going to be a good match regardless. It'll be surprising to see who wins this match. And like I said, who knows? Let's say Baron loses, and later on in the night cashes in against their gender or Orton.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm gonna say Baron Corbin. Give Shinsuke his first loss.
I can see that being viable.
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah.
I'm no doubt. I think that can happen.
Oh yeah.
He's hasn't been long in WWE or
No.
SmackDown, but you know what? Baron Corbin's a good competitor for a believable competitor for Nakamura to lose at this point. So, yeah, I'm still gonna say Baron Corbin.
Yeah. I'll take a shot in the dark and go Corbin myself, just cause.
Right on.
From that, we move on to, it looks like another 5-way match. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana.
And this will be for the
Number one
WWE
contender.
number one contender for the WWE Women's Championship for the SmackDown Blue Team
At SummerSlam.
at SummerSlam, which will be fucking awesome.
Yes.
Regardless, we have Charlotte versus Becky versus Natalya versus Tamina versus Lana.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't believe Lana as a legit wrestler. I mean, she's alright, I guess. I want to see more.
Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't see SmackDown this week that much. So I'd like to see, I should see Lana wrestle, at least. Again.
Well, Lana wrestle more.
Well, yeah, Lana wrestle more, that's what I mean. And then I like Becky Lynch, and I don't like Natalya whatsoever. Tamina has that, well, we both said it, she needs to get that fire under her ass. She's been in the WWE. There is one that hasn't had a championship right now, right? For as long as Tamina's been in the WWE, it's what, 12 years? Or, sorry, no, almost 10 years?
Well, she
12 years.
debuted with the Usos.
Yeah.
And the Usos have been in WWE now for, I'll say, maybe 6 or 7 years. So Tamina's right up there with them.
So it's due time for her to win. She needs.
For the love of God, yes.
She fucking needs this more than anything. Come on, let's get with the program. She needs to be in the WWE Championship for women's championship run, and you know what? It's perfect. It's a perfect fit because Tamina and Naomi were tag partners at one point.
Yes.
So, what better way to have those two wrestle at SummerSlam for the championship? The possibilities are endless. I think that would be a cool match.
Yeah.
We've seen Becky Lynch and Naomi. We've seen Charlotte and Naomi.
We've seen Lana and Naomi.
Yeah. And so, you know what? I want to see... Yeah, my money is on Tamina.
I want Tamina to win.
Huh.
Something at some point, for the love of God.
Well, that's twice
It's
now.
it's gotta happen one way or another.
Yeah.
WWE has gotta stop leaving her in the dark.
Yeah. Like,
Fuck.
yeah, it's pathetic. I really want to see this go to Tamina. That we're both in agreement. Man, that's cool. That's awesome. So...
We go on to Cena and
Rusev.
Rusev
Oh my god.
in a flag match.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, have they not had a flag match before?
Well, they've had several flag matches before.
See? And this is what pisses me off too. Because John Cena goes, the only important match for this pay-per-view is the flag match. And he's waving the American flag all over the place. Because, America. It's just like... So Rusev, waved the Bulgarian flag. He used to wave the Russian flag. And then, of course, he gets booed because... America. If I fucking come to the WWE and I wave the Canadian flag... I don't know if I'll get booed. We're in the same continent, so probably not. I mean, for the love of Christ, and coming back in the 4th of July, of course he'd come back because, we're in white and blue, and I have nothing against America. I think most Americans are nice, but holy shit, they could have had a better stipulation.
Yeah.
They already had a fucking flag match. I get it. You love America. Who gives a shit? You love Bulgaria. Who gives a shit? Fucking wrestle. Do something worth it. You could have... Falls count anywhere. Anything. Give us something that we haven't seen before. But nope. Because Rusev mentioned Bulgaria, we have to have the U.S. It's just like... To me... Well, that's just too much. I mean, Hulk Hogan wasn't that patriotic. I mean, yeah, of course he was, but he was not to the extent John Cena is. And I am probably a jerk for saying that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just sick of it all. I mean,
Okay, you want to start up or do another match with Cena and Rusev. Fine. Have it be in a flag match? There's not really a lot of interest in it.
no.
I mean, if they could have, I'm sure they would have done it on the 4th of July edition of SmackDown, but
Which was a good idea at the time.
the card was probably already full at the time, so
Yeah.
they couldn't do it. But to have it on Battleground pay-per-view with very little lead up to it.
The only thing I can think of is, you know what? Okay, it's called Battleground, and they want, Bulgaria versus the United States of America, whatever. I pretty much know how this is gonna go, anyways. I grab the flag, USA, USA.
More or less.
Well, yeah. And I know I shouldn't be like that, and I know I'm probably gonna get heat for it, but I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of... You know what? I get it, you're American. Move on,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm patriotic too, but I don't flash it on people's faces all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, I don't know. Who do you think should win this one?
Cena.
Yeah, Cena. Anyways, next match. So, we get...
The Usos against the New Day
Yes.
for the tag titles.
Yeah, and I'm not sick enough that I can say that the Usos need to become the new WWE champions.
You mean the New Day?
Oh,
You said the Usos.
oh shit.
The Usos are already the champions.
Yes, I know. I fucked that up.
Blooper reel.
Blooper reel. Yeah.
I think it could be time for the New Day to be tag champs now.
Yes, the New Day need to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. I had to do that again. Yeah. I think that the New Day, even though they're not really liked, I like them. I think they're entertaining. I'm not sure what booty is, but
I don't think anybody's fucking figured out what the hell that is.
no. But yeah, I think that would be interesting just to see them have the titles for a while. They
Yeah.
were the longest WWE Tag Team Champions on Raw,
Right.
or before the brand split.
Yes.
So maybe have the have the New Day win this one.
Maybe see if they can outdo their own record.
Exactly, and I think that the rap battle, the Usos basically beat the shit out of New Day. I like to see this happen. I think that if not then how about maybe SummerSlam? In fact, wasn't SummerSlam that the New Day had their first reign as the tag team champions before?
I think so.
And so, yeah, I think this needs to happen.
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting. So, that being said, I'm gonna go with New Day.
Yeah, I think I might go New Day myself.
So,
Just for the sake of seeing them as tag champs.
yeah, it'll be cool. And then we get to the
Main event of the evening.
the Punjabi prison match, and holy shit, I just saw this with Kyle here, like I said before,
Yeah.
and oh my god, this outweighs Hell in a Cell by. It's huge. The way that it was explained, like I don't remember seeing the Big Show versus Kali or Undertaker versus Kali in the Punjabi prison, but the way I guess it works is they said it's like one person enters and then the door opens up 10 seconds and
No, here's the way it works.
okay.
Okay, you've got a cage that surrounds the ring, and then you've got a bigger kind of structure around the ring. I see Cleo perched on my shoulder there. And so you're wrestling inside the ring in this cage, this bamboo cage, and there's a door on the four sides of this inner structure. And when you feel you are able to escape this structure, their door will be manned by an official. So you ask the official to open the door. They open the door, and you got 60 seconds to get out that door. Otherwise, the door's gonna shut, and you're not gonna be able to use that door. So that leaves you with 3. But basically, once you get out of the structure around the ring, you've got to climb up over the top of the bigger structure to the floor to win the match.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
The confrontation for the go home show was awesome.
Yeah.
Just seeing Randy Orton climb the bamboo.
Yeah.
I think that's a great stipulation. Like I said, even better than Hell in a Cell, which is another one of my favorite stipulation matches.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how's it gonna turn out? You never know how these are gonna turn out. I'm hoping that it's gonna be great, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it will be.
Yeah.
Like I said, and that was way back before Gender One, and I made my rant then. But for this one, I could probably see Orton some. Well, it really depends too, because the Singh brothers are gonna be there, right?
Yeah, but there's no way the Singh brothers are going to get involved because there's like two structures, and they're going to be on the outside.
Right. So
So unless they can climb over the top of the outside structure and then get in one of the doors to the inside structure, they're more than likely not going to get involved.
fair. Well, so that gives Orton a better chance.
Yes.
So in that case, being said, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Orton for this one. As much as I think that Jinder Mahal's a pretty good champion, he represents his heritage. I think it's great and everything. He's been better than he has been in years.
Mm.
So, but that being said, I think he needs to give the title up to Randy Orton, and
Mm.
I'll tell you why in a second.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. But what do you think? Who do you think should win the match?
I'd like to see Orton with the title again. You know, as much as Jinder's been a good champion, and he's been a really good bad guy, and he's made reference to India and 1.3 billion people, and been a representative of that country. The championship needs to be showcased more. It hasn't been showcased all that much since Ginger's held it.
Exactly. So we need to have a good champion,
Yes.
And, so I don't know how to put it. But like I said before, let's say that Randy Orton wins. I'll say Randy Orton because let's say the thing goes up. All of a sudden you hear Baron Corbin's music hit. He cashes in the title. He cashes in the Money in the Bank. Wow. He gives I can't remember the finisher.
End of days.
End of days to Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now, there's only one problem with that is that RKO out of nowhere.
True.
So, in that case, I don't know if I like that idea. Because I really want Baron Corbin to get his done. I mean, he's due.
I think if you're going to do that scenario, it would be much more worthwhile to have Corbin cash in on Jinder than Orton.
Sure, yes. And, could very well be Jinder winning the match
Yes.
as well. That would be also pretty cool. So, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
I just want to see a long feud with Nakamura and Corbin for the WWE Championship. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah.
And, earlier I mentioned that, yeah, okay, America always, there's certain wrestlers like Hogan and Duggan and Slaughter, those guys represent the United States. My problem with Cena is I think he does it too much.
Mm.
I don't know if you agree with that, but always.
Yeah, as patriotic and passionate as Cena is, not all the time do you have to refer to your how proud you are of your country and all this other stuff.
No,
I mean, for Independence Day and Memorial Day
sure.
and stuff,
July
Veterans
4th.
Day, it's necessary, but
Yeah.
can't go over the top with it.
No,
Then it just becomes
stupid. But that being said, you got Jinder Mahal, who's always talking about India, always talking about how he, represents India, how India's a big country, how this and that, and that's fine and everything. And it would be fine because he's Canadian! Now, Sanjay Deep, on the other hand, I can believe that because he's from India. Yes, he was raised in the United States. But he knows more. I mean, I'm sure Jinder has been to India many times, obviously.
Mm.
And Jinder Mahal isn't his real name. His real name is actually an Indian name. But come on, I mean, you gotta, find authentic people from other countries, fans. Fuck.
Well, see, here's the thing about it, though, dude. Gender talks about, 1.3 billion people in India and how when he won the championship, he was praised and,
Yes.
the leader of India gave him a key to the state or whatever it was. And, he talks bad about America and all this stuff. That's what a heel is supposed to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I definitely agree with you on that. I do. I just think, and that's also another thing, we heard the "you don't like me because of the way I look and the way I talk" bullshit over and over and over again. It needs to be fresh, to do something else. But you're right, and I don't know how I missed that. It is true, though. He is a heel. He plays a great heel.
Yes.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I said what I said, but this came out.
You almost seem like you feel like it's stupid to have a Canadian representing India.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's almost like having a Japanese guy who was born in the States, like Mr. Fuji,
Mm.
pretend to be Japanese. That's fine and everything. But, I mean, at least with gender, it's authentic. And in a certain way. Like, he. Well, when he won the WWE Championship, he came out on SmackDown.
Mm.
He had the dancers
Mm-hmm.
and the turbans.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
Right.
So, in that case, yeah, he does represent India quite well. So, yeah, I think that overall, Battleground is going to be a really good pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to at least 2 matches. I'm not looking forward to at least 2 matches. Overall, it's gonna be a really good pay-per-view. What do you think?
Yeah, it should be a good show. Randy Orton and Jinder should be a hell of a match, as should be Nakamura and Corbin. The whole thing with AJ and Owens is here and there. Mike Kanellis and Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting match too.
Yeah. Ty Dillinger and Aiden English. Okay. The women's match for the number 1 contender to the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam. What the hell, Tamina wins.
Oh god, yeah.
New Day would be good to see as tag champs. And I think that pretty much covers everything.
Yeah. So, it's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Payback was good too.
Yeah.
Bloody, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows what SmackDown's gonna bring. I'm hoping, that the Punjabi prison match doesn't disappoint.
Right.
Like I said before, hype and often leads to failure sometimes,
Yeah.
not all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still looking forward to it.
For
And
sure.
it's going to be a good show. So, that being said, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Thank you for joining us. In our next episode, there's one more episode left of Wheels of Fury before we get to number 20. It's going to be awesome. So,
Yeah, we should do maybe a big, or kind of do some sort of big video for the 20th.
I got something coming up. Like, I'm thinking of a few things, but we'll see when we get there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome, though.
Yeah.
Regardless.
One thing, though, I would like to bring up before we close this bad boy out.
Yeah.
I just recently saw that Matt got to 100 subscribers on his channel, so I'm sure he's already done this, but what the hell. From me, thank you for that.
No.
100 subscribers is good. Keep it up, keep it going. It helps him continue what he's doing.
Yes.
We'll
thank you.
keep doing what we're doing, and 100 subscribers means you like what you see, so follow it, or keep it up.
And
And
keep in mind, though, like my channel was always about just random shit that I'm surprised people watch.
Yeah,
and
but-
even if I don't have that many views, you guys still managed to give me 150 subscribers.
and I'm sure with
Or 105, whatever it was.
yeah, but I'm sure with what we're doing, and you keep posting videos of whatever, that number will probably go up.
Oh, for sure.
But for now, 100 subscribers is good, and let's see where it'll go. And yeah, stay tuned for us doing episode number 20.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Well, Killer Kyle, this is me, Matt. Talk to you later.
See you again.